Welcome friends to the VVS Academy, a School of Arts and Science. Today's class is the fossils, paleontology and biogeology. Let us have a brief discussion. Well friends, what are fossils? Fossils are typically created when an animal or a plant dies. Before it has a chance to decay, it is covered with sediment mud which protects it from the elements. As sediments builds up on top of the animal or a plant, it became hard and forms a rock. Many of the fossils we find took place in a body of water. Over time, the animal and plant remains were washed away, leaving a mold of remains. In some cases, minerals filled the mold and left a small cast or a replica of the animal or a plant. Animal fossils can be found in bogs, quicksand, amber, volcanic ash, and tar pits. You can see a variety of plant and animal fossils. Just take a tour of the virtual fossil museum. If you go to the museums, you can see the number of fossils which are demonstrated there. You can let us follow the important things. What are fossils? Are nothing but the evidence of animal and plant life that has been preserved within the earth's crust. Fossils can be actually parts of animal or a plant, or they can be traces of animals such as its preserved footprints or even its preserved waste. Preserved traces of animals are also important because they can reveal information about how the mineral behaved long ago and what it ate. It helps us to know the age. Paleontology is another important branch of geology or a science. Paleontology, study of fossil groups, lies on the border between biology and geology, the intermediate state between biology and geology. Biology, the life science on earth science, but differs from archaeology in that it excludes the study of anatomically modern humans. It now uses techniques drawn from a wide range of sciences, including biochemistry, mathematics, and engineering. Uses of all these techniques has enabled paleontologists to discover much of evolutionary history of life, almost all the way back to when Earth became capable of supporting life about 3.8 billion years ago. These are the fossil groups which are the evidences of the origin of life. Body fossils and trace fossils are the principal types of evidence about ancient life, and geochemical evidence has helped to decipher the evolution of life before there were organisms large enough to leave body fossils. Estimating the dates of these remains as essential for difficult, sometimes adjacent rock layers allow radiometric dating, which provides absolute dates that are accurate within 0.5%. But more often paleontologists have to try the dating solving the jigsaw puzzles of biostratigraphy, arrangement of rock layers from youngest to oldest. Classifying ancient organisms is also difficult as many do not fit well into the Linnaean taxonomy. Classifying living organisms, and paleontologists more often use cladistics to draw up evolutionary family trees. Reverend Dr. William Wewell, DD, FRS, FGS, HFRS, great man, a great scientist, English polymath scientist, Anglican priest, philosopher, and theologian, historian of science. He was the master of Trinity College. He is the history. He published work in the disciplines of medicine, physics, geology, astronomy, and economics. A great person. And in mathematics, Wewell introduced what is now called the Wewell equation, an equation defining the curve without reference to the arbitrarily chosen coordinate system. A great man, he received the Royal Medal for his work in 1837. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and